MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season. Chris Archer gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch. And the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Got it, second. The first baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One strike now from Archer. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
No balls and a strike to count. Votto, the runner at second with 1 away. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's gone 2 for 6. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Adam Frazier is on deck. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly to first. Bell picks it up, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Down the third baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounded up the first baseline. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there at the knees, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Moran is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit high and deep to left field. And that one is gone! It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Votto A Canadian native. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Dan, it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Polanco looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter, the shortstop.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
First offering on its way. Adam Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Reynolds. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Barnhart.
To first. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Senzel. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. At the knees, strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit hard to third. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
0-2, the count to Suarez.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So digging in now, Mike Mus. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone.
Up next to the Pirates.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Votto moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A little bit outside. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Brian Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Strand a couple. Still down 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Barnhart hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he got him swinging. Tucker Barnhart is the second out in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Reds leave 1, but they're on top by Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
The 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In there, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. First and second here with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Kevin Kramer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Galvis has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Eric Gonzalez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One and two now. Rodriguez, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Chris Stratton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Oh, he left that pitch up, but it results in a weak little pop-up to the left side. Moran is there, and the side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Runners on first with one down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. To short. Galvis is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Now the pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 balls and a strike now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Josh Bell the next to hit. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aquino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now batting, Kevin Kramer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Amir Garrett will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Amir Garrett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Reds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Castillo takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.